back to the Tulsi Gabber show. This is episode 23.
Dude, holy shit. Am I in a voice call? Oh, you look like your brother right now. This is
What?
actually insane. You look so
Why?
much like your brother right now. I don't know. The pattern recognition in my head is just going off. I'm just I'm just seeing your brother. This is odd.
That's really funny. Um, well, we're here with Devin and my brother. Dude, I got hit in the nose yesterday playing basketball, and I think I broke my nose.
Awesome. Oh shit.
Maybe, maybe not. I'd still breathe out of
You
it.
got a hypermobile nose. This shit moving around.
It just feels wonky.
It's part of life.
But yeah, I didn't know. I played basketball with a bunch of buddies that I didn't know could hoop. Um,
Dude, they cannot hoop, man.
dude, you should have
They
seen.
can.
You should have seen Stone Man out there.
Nah, I know that man cannot hoop. You sent
You
me
should
a
have seen it.
video. You sent a video.
That was one instance though, but when it came down to it, he was sinking threes like low key.
Nah,
And I was on the opposing team. Like
I'll
game
believe you
recognized
when I
game.
see it.
So like yeah. I was doing that. We were shooting a pellet gun with like a sniper scope, and so we set up like a bunch of beer cans really far away, and we tried shooting at them. And our conclusion is that it's sighted off.
It's sighted off. I don't know what the hell does that mean.
Like the sight is wrong.
Oh, the sight was off. I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I got a shipment in today.
What'd you get in your shipment?
You wanna guess what I got in this shipment, Ace?
What'd you get?
You gotta take a guess. Nah, you're not gonna be able to
Does it
guess
have
anyway.
something to do with caffeine or creatine?
Kind of close. It has to do with working out. So I got
Alright.
sildenafil, which
The
is
fuck is what is
essentially
sildenafil?
it's essentially Viagra.
Why?
Dude,
Why are you
okay, hear
doing
me out.
that?
Hear me out. It literally all it does is increase blood flow. So
To your
like
cock.
it's supposedly not like throughout your entire body, and your cock is just part of your body, so it's used for that.
So it's body Viagra.
But it's supposedly like really good for working out, and like it gives you crazy pumps in like in a gym way and not in that way. So I'm hoping I don't just go into the gym erect as fuck. And it just actually
Yeah,
works in the way that I intended to.
yeah, because that would
I'm
suck.
Oh, that would suck so much. I would hate being so hard in the gym.
Well, you'll have to report back in on how it's affecting you and how well
Fuck
it
it.
works.
I'll pop one right now.
We'll see how.
No, I'm not doing that.
Fuck, we gotta end it. We gotta end it, bro.
Ah, I gotta go. I gotta take care of something.
I gotta do my laundry. That's great. That's great though. I'm glad that this is what you're doing now.
Yeah,
Cause he could be doing a heroin.
I could be. Maybe I am.
But you've changed a bit. You're putting all your energy into working out now, which is a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I hung up with
one might
people.
argue. I think one could argue heroin's like the same.
Same but different in my book.
I think heroin might be better, possibly. I just think it works out, exercises the mind more, which is more
Yeah,
important in my opinion.
it does test It does put your mind to the test. I will say that. Puts it through the ringer. But yeah, you still need to go see the Minecraft movie. if
I
Ian were
cannot wait.
if Ian were here, we could give the review. But what else has been going on? What's up with you, dude?
We had our formal. We went on a barge.
You went on a
Yeah, we
formal Barge
floated.
Simpson.
Yeah, we floated around,
Floated around
and
what?
then
Space or time?
water.
How was that?
So it was pretty fun. Just chilling with a bunch of belligerent people.
Why would you describe the people that you're around on the Barge Simpson as belligerent?
Well, because they were belligerent.
What kind of actions would deem such
they were, they
such
were
language?
well, so they drank a lot, which leads to belligerence. A lot of yelling. It was pretty funny
I
though.
would say, I will say, I do think drinking a lot does lead to belligerence.
Yeah, some people are saying.
That's what word on the street. What kind of
Word on the
actions
street.
were taking place
Uh, Mostly yelling. You know, you get a bit of throwing up here and there.
in the water?
No, we stopped on an island. And then,
That's kind of cool.
dude, they said that if anyone threw up on the boat, that it'd be turning around because that shows that potentially you drank too much and like it's dangerous.
And that's not cool.
So people went on the island to throw up. Epstein's Island, in fact.
So what were you guys doing on Epstein's Island?
Just chilling, just hanging out.
That's what I hear it's for.
No, it's just chill now. Yeah, they got rid of most of the weird stuff. It's just chill now.
They got rid of most of the children.
Most of them, yeah.
Do you know Epstein had a ranch in like New
like
Mexico?
like like where he kept horses and shit.
No,
Or
probably where he kept children. But like nobody like talks about that. I guess he had a ranch in like New Mexico.
I just feel like an island is probably crazier. That makes sense. You don't really hear about the ranch.
Yeah, but it's like, but that one's like on American soil and shit. So it's like,
That's true. I see
it's
that.
weird. Where like an island, you can kind of just do whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, we should get an island.
we
Insane Corrupt Network Island.
this is what I was saying on a couple podcasts ago. We should do Trash Island.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, we need to get Trash Island going. Trash Island is a brilliant idea.
We need to we need to start podcasting from Trash Island. Ian and I were talking about doing a podcast in the hut. But one thing about the hut, remember when we were talking about how stable and awesome it is? It's not as stable as we thought it was.
Did you guys
So,
try to fix it all?
well, the tree, so the initial tree that we used to set, we had it, we poked it into the ground, set it up vertical. There was already kind of like a little goblin hut to begin with. For recap on those who don't know about the hut,
Those who know.
those who know versus those who don't. We put two we propped up two sticks off of that vertical stick, forming a little bit of a triangle with the ground being the base of the triangle. And we stacked sticks on top of that. That like stick in the middle is tilting sideways. And it's also dead. And so it's like cracking. Ian wants this to fall. And he wants to rebuild it a little bit and make it into, he wants to close up this side of the entrance because the hut has two entrances, And this was the first entrance we started working on. This was the very first entrance. And then I was like, oh, we could also probably do stuff in the back too. Then we go to the back, and the back entrance is like way better, but not as complete yet. It's way better because the stick that we used in the middle, we had the same method of having two triangles coming off of one stick. And that one stick in the middle happens to be a tree that's like rooted into the ground and is like 25 feet tall. So this
Hell yeah.
foundation isn't going anywhere unless wind takes it and just destroys all of it. Which happens to a lot of trees around this area. They like all get
Oh,
knocked over, and then like, because before we went to the hut, all the sticks were kind of cut down. Like a lot of trees were just cut down, and we were like, why would they deforest a like walking trail? There's like a windbreak. There's no point. But I think a lot of it was because there's also just bigger trees that are split. They're like completely bent over and like kind
yeah.
of split in the and I just thought that like a bunch got like blown over, and so they chopped them up into logs that we then used to build this hut. But yeah, like he wants to just he wants the main entrance, what I call the main entrance, to fall. His reasoning is the entrance that you actually walk into, you have to like squat all the way down like with your knees to your chin and like scoot into it. But then once you're into it, you can like sit up to where like have your legs extended but like crouch down until you can sit on like one of the spots that we have in this area. And then it's
I
like
like that. I like having a small entrance.
and you so you squat into it, and then you come up and like you get to like there's spacious area. And then almost as a divider, but also like the main seating for the hut is a giant log in the middle of the hut, splitting it into kind of two rooms areas that you can sit on, and then you can go to the other side, and this is where the other entrance side is. And that entrance is way bigger, but comes down really, really small to where you have to like army crawl up into an even smaller area than the other side of the log. So I was seeing this area almost as like you could lay sleeping bags down and lay down. It's like spacious
Okay.
that way. It's spacious that way where you can have stuff around you when you're laying down. But and so yeah, it's like bigger entrance into a smaller spot or small entrance into like a big open spot. And like I guess knocking down like the wall just falling and us rebuilding it might not be, but like we would have to go through like the army crawl section and then get up over the log that you sit on, and then you're in that area. My thought is I just want to preserve that entranceway, and I'm thinking we can just take the log down. Like I think we argued about this on the podcast last time.
I don't know if it was on the pod or not. It probably was.
I'm pretty sure we might have went through this entire thing.
I still think it should be burned down,
And Devin wants to burn it all down, which I don't think is something either Ian or I want to do.
which is weird to me.
You can make your own goddamn hut, and you can burn it down.
I will. I'm gonna do that.
Lip balm.
You burn it down and then you make a new one. In the ashes of the first.
In the ashes of the entire forest.
So be it.
Mhm. Hello.
Hello, Ethan Stone.
Another guy has decided to join us. Some guy.
Some dude. Hello.
Hello.
I'll put like I'll think of random little things, like things that I would usually tweet, but I don't have Twitter on my on my phone anymore, so I'll just send it to myself on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And
You tweet it later.
no, I usually will forget to do that, but I found one in my phone that I don't remember putting in there, and I'm not sure what it means.
All right, let's hear it.
Play it out.
I got your bitch holding up my leg while I piss. What do we
Dude,
think? Is this genius?
dude, are you like a dog in this scenario? I don't
I don't.
understand.
I
I
don't know.
don't get it.
I mean, I can kind of see it because like there's like some scenarios where like your leg is up and like I can kind of see it. Like I understand it.
Dude, you went like full Redditor with the response.
Yeah, no, dude, I kind of see it.
I can see this move being used in some situations,
Yeah, so there's
such
certain
as
scenarios that I find myself in when I have to hold one of my legs up in order to piss, and
anybody
so
else.
it's like now I'm having your bitch hold up my leg while I piss.
I'm gonna updo Ian's response to OP's post.
I saw a video where it was a guy pissing and then his girlfriend made a heart around the piss with her hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, this girl
I
like
love
lays
seeing those
down
videos because
on the
you just
concrete
know.
like sidewalk
Yeah,
as she gets like piss splash all around her entire
that
body.
she pisses around her. You just piss is not like a perfect stream. Like piss got all over that person who's laid down and the person pissed around them, and
Yeah,
piss got all over the hands of the person who made the heart.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like that was pissed through. Like that's fucking gross, man.
Well,
yeah.
do you think if you have a high enough pressure with your
Run it back. Oh wait, or is my internet fucking up? Damn, did my internet fuck up? It sure did. All right, technical
were you
difficulties.
recording?
All right, well we're back. I don't know who was
He
talking.
broken. We're back.
I don't even know. Are we recording?
Not yet.
No.
What were you
I,
talking about?
not yet. Oh, nothing. I was just like this. I just feel like I just like joined mid podcast.
No,
Why?
we just
Why do you say that?
wanted to wait for you.
When I say that, I don't know. It's just like it was just seemed very podcasty. I feel like we were yapping.
I don't know. Something
Where are
must
you
have
right now,
shit.
Ian?
Where am I right now? I'm at my dorm.
All right.
Is that
Well,
so?
Yeah,
Well, I can't confirm that. I can't see you.
yeah, no, I'm getting that fixed. There's a 90% chances that like this camera does not want to work.
Oh, I found another good one.
all right. Let's hear it.
What evolutionary
Oh
logic can explain? Wait, nah,
wait.
you
Hold on.
fucker!
Hold
You
on.
fucked up my
Save it.
flow.
Save it for when Ian gets his camera on, and then we can start it.
It may not never get on.
Is it not
Wait,
gonna
is it
work?
even plugged? Is it not plugged in? Oh, it's not plugged in. That
Well, what
makes
are we
sense.
doing, man?
What the fuck are we doing here?
Plugging this shit in.
Uh,
All right. Ready?
Cozy up right now. I'm cold.
All right, Devin. What were you saying? What were you
all
talking
right,
about your Snapchat things?
all right. Are we all ready? Ian, are you nice and cozy? Are you ready?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
started
I'm
it.
cozy.
Got
Ian's
Roku
looking
City
cozy.
behind you.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually my window. That's just my view.
That's just the outdoors.
Yeah, it's just where I live.
All right. What evolutionary logic can explain why my wife and kids left me?
That's pretty good. I think you should say that to people in person. Like I
Just
think
go up to them.
I think that should be the format instead of tweeting these, instead of sending them on Snapchat, instead of putting them in your notes, say them to people in person.
New
Yeah,
pickup lines dropped.
yeah. Just ask them to
Drop them
critique your
below.
tweets, your tweet drafts. It's like, yeah, this is my Twitter drafts. So
No,
which one do you like the best?
no, but you gotta pose them as like you just say them and see what they say. As if you're tweeting it on Twitter and seeing what
I
people
think
online
they.
say.
I have a
Just like
hard time
say
believing I'd get anything other than like what the fuck.
same on
The part.
Twitter.
They would go like they'd be like,
Nah, they
oh,
love
I don't
me.
know. They love you on Twitter.
The people on Twitter love me.
Is
Ian
that
is a dark figure.
I'm brooding and
what?
I'm like Batman.
Ian is a
Thinking about
dark
it.
figure.
Got Roki City in the back. See, we got also another dark figure in my room. That's actually the Hat Man.
Dude, Markiplier finally finished Endoparasitic 2. I'm gonna have to watch that later.
When is he gonna finish Iron Lung?
Fucking never, man. Iron Man's never Iron Man. Iron Lung is never coming out.
I wish it would come out.
So,
Ian, do you know Raka Raka?
I do know Raka Raka.
They're making another movie. Like full movie. I'm pretty sure it's on A24.
So wait, they made a. I didn't even know they made a movie.
They made a first movie in like 2023 or so. And like they make a bunch of horror movies now.
Oh, that's cool.
And I guess they're like good. I haven't seen them yet, but I hear they're like actually good.
Or this is a TV show they made.
God damn it, dude. It just still says Iron Lung is an upcoming movie. It's still not fucking out.
Well,
I
from
don't
what I
understand.
heard about it is that he was starring in another movie, and if that movie did well, then those funds would be sent to Iron Lung, and then Iron Lung would be made faster.
It says here in June 2024, Markiplier announced that the film was officially done.
Oh, what?
We're
Interesting.
nearing a year.
Maybe editing. Maybe it's just taking that long for editing.
Yeah,
That's possible.
yeah, it's
Like
probably
maybe he said
shooting's
done
done and
filming.
shit.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't know,
editing.
it says he was in the process of negotiating the film's release.
I see.
Mm,
So I
Um,
don't know. What was the other project he was doing? Because wasn't there another one?
I don't remember the movie.
a
Other
date
movies,
with
but
Markiplier. That was
I
He
that's
did
why
that
that's why
shit.
Iron Lung is backlogged.
I would do that.
Ian, you know one thing we didn't do?
What is one thing we didn't do is
We didn't get the Minecraft McDonald's meal.
I don't want to. I don't want to think about the Minecraft movie.
This is it
It was
though.
that
We
bad?
said
You're
that
hating on it that
listen,
much?
we said that we were going to watch it and now we watched it. So we have to document it, man. At least once. So, we went in at 9:40. We went to a 9:40 showing p.m. To a movie theater full of people we kind of knew. And
Oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
like half people we kind of knew, half like mentally like different Minecraft fans that like
it's
were fans of the
it's
Dream SMP.
yeah, it's those people. Also, now I have a window that's playing Last of Us 2, so that's just
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Awesome. Dude, that's crazy that that's just happening outside of your
Yeah,
room.
no,
It's
it's
just
just
right
happening.
outside.
It's kind of. I live in a very high developed area, so that they just give us screens in our windows actually. So now that's just playing. Anyway, back to the Minecraft movie. Yeah, no, these people are like, like the terminally online Minecrafters, like that group. And I
Fun.
remember just sitting in line,
Entire place is
you know,
packed.
the entire place is packed. I, from the moment I sat in that movie theater, I swear we were probably like the oldest people there.
We could have been. I genuinely,
Could have
I'm
been.
thinking
That's
about it
so
now.
funny.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I
And we,
and I remember the dread that went through my entire body, like waiting for this movie to start. I'm like, dude, this is gonna be so horrible.
Why were you dreading the movie, bro? What?
Well,
So
it's
you were prepared to hate it. It's
oh
fucked up.
no, I was more prepared for the audience. Honestly, I knew like subconsciously the movie wasn't gonna be very good, but
Hater.
the audience is what fucking tipped it over the edge for me.
I've said it
They're just being like
before.
annoying as fuck.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
that's just unfortunate.
I kind of hated this movie since like the fact since it was announced that Black would be playing Steve.
You just do you not like Jack Black?
I don't like that he's Steve, and I don't like what they did
I
with this
do.
movie.
I do like that he's Steve.
I don't like anything that they did with this movie. Like not one choice. Not anything with the design, not anything with how it's written, not anything about like the comedy. It was genuinely just horrible.
That is
And
unfortunate.
so we like we were watching it and like all the whole thing is just clips.
It's
All
just
of like the
clips.
scenes, every scene is
Oh,
is
like
just genuinely like trying to clip farm.
that's so fucking annoying.
And that's the movie. At the beginning, it's a really
Oh,
drawn out like intro to all of like the main characters, and then they never develop through the movie, and then it ends with clips and songs all over it.
The songs are the most
does
jarring parts of this
anything
film.
significant happen?
No.
No.
What the fuck?
There's an orb that's not in Minecraft but resembles a beacon, and Steve needs the orb from a pig that wants to have it. Spoilers for the fucking Minecraft movie.
Pirate it.
No,
Just
don't
pirate
don't
it,
But
bro.
spoil it. Don't
but
spoil it for me. I'm gonna watch it right after
okay,
this.
fine. No, it's yeah.
Pirate it, Evan. Pirate it.
It's
I did. I
my
found
bad.
it.
Thank God.
But it's really sad that like this is what the Minecraft movie is.
That's about what I expected to come from it.
But yeah, I think I would give it a pirate it out of 10.
Yeah, pirate it.
So you're still saying you should watch it though?
Like you have to see what they did with this IP. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it so sucks.
I
It's really
think
just my curiosity more than anything is why I want to watch it.
That makes a lot of sense, but I have a feeling you're gonna feel exactly how Ian and I feel after. And
I
it's just
imagine
what's
I
gonna
will.
happen.
even no, I think you might enjoy it a little bit more because you're not in a fucking movie theater full of people going,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
chicken
also
jockey.
I will say that was another aspect I completely forgot about because it was the entire theater. Every time Jack
Mhm.
Black said something, he said Flint and Steel. It was laughter and clapping for 2 minutes to the point where
I'm
I was
not
just
gonna
sitting
lie,
there.
dude. That would have been me though. I would have been doing that.
Like I was just sitting there and I was like, dude, I think I'm the buzzkill.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
also just feel so weird about this, dude. Like I just
I
not
think
enjoying it. You
if
know
it
what I
had
mean?
been like people our age that were in there with you doing that, I think that you probably would have just been doing it with them.
No, I think I would have been doing it if there
It's
wasn't people my age, or like if there wasn't like people like if there was people older than me there,
like I
like
would have been
dads
able
and
to
stuff.
appreciate like those
Yeah,
parts of the movie better if we weren't in the setting we were in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It super sucks. And like they were the whole thing about like never mind. I'm not gonna get into too many spoilers.
I
Since
appreciate
you
that.
Since you want to watch it.
I do want to watch it,
the
and
FNAF
I'm gonna
movie.
enjoy every single soundbite of Jack Black.
Ian's
See,
onto something
okay,
right here.
the
It's the
FNAF
same thing
movie.
as the like Mario movie as well. I feel
Yeah.
like
I mean it's the same
Yeah,
premise, kind of.
they're just nothing burger movies.
nothing. I
based
mean,
off IP.
my enjoyment of the FNAF movie I think was greater just because of the movie theater environment. Like it was
I
not
don't even
nearly
think
as
it was just the
intense.
movie theater environment. I would rather watch FNAF movie than Minecraft movie.
Honestly, yeah.
Like
Because
I
as a
think
like
base
the
movie,
FNAF movie was pretty boring. It didn't even
it's
have
more
it
entertaining.
was missing.
Like
I don't
it's
know.
more entertaining in my opinion. It's crazy.
I
I
think
guess I'll find out.
they developed the story way like better in the FNAF movie than the
Like it
Minecraft
went like
movie.
in terms of like what because I'm never gonna watch any of these movies ever again. But in terms
Yeah,
of like watching them, it was like Mario movie was genuinely entertaining to me. Then FNAF was a meme, and this just sucked as a meme. Like it's just
Yeah.
gone down in quality. Um, Not even that like Mario movie was good quality. I just enjoyed
One
watching it throughout the whole
one
I think
thing
throughout the whole thing.
one thing I did enjoy about it, I gotta give credit where it's due. The animations, like the animations of the characters, were really well done. Like the
Not of the
animators put
main
a
characters.
well,
Dude,
yeah,
every time
because it's
Jack
fucking
Black
live
sprung
action.
into the air,
Okay, it's live action. That shit was live action,
I'm
so it
just
was a
saying,
mistake. But
like
like
you're
animation
saying
of
animation of the characters. Those
yeah,
are like
like
the
the
characters
okay, that's not what I meant. I meant
of like
like the Minecraft characters. There is always something to look at in the background, and I think that's really impressive, especially like animation wise, because that just shows
yeah,
how much effort they put into it.
yeah,
The live action characters didn't fucking matter because they didn't weren't animated, but like
yeah.
everything else was very well like put together,
My take on
even
it
if the
is it doesn't
designs were
matter.
very good.
My take on it is to me it doesn't matter how much there is to look at if I hate looking at all of it. I hated
that's
every
fair.
design of all of the animals. I thought the dog looked stupid. I thought the villagers they had ears on the sides of their head. I thought the villagers looked stupid. I thought the piglins like looked mainly weird, especially the main girl. Like I thought her design sucked.
You're hating.
I I don't know. I hated all of it.
Fuck everything.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You
That's
should
my
be fucking
opinion.
sorry. I'm gonna
Maybe we
watch it
should.
and I'm gonna make you sorry.
I'm gonna. Watching this movie inspired me to write a better Minecraft movie,
Do it.
Really?
and so I'm gonna write the script to a Minecraft movie at some point.
If Jack Black had at one point said, "I am placing blocks and shit
That would
because
have
I'm
actually made me
fucking
happy.
Minecraft,"
That would
would that have
actually
like
have made me
would that have
happy.
solved everything?
No, but I would have said that that was my favorite part. Like if he did that at like just any point, I would have been happy.
It's crazy that that was a real clip. I mean, he didn't. That's not exactly what he said in the clip, but
He
That's,
like does
you
you,
it.
did say it.
Yeah,
I knew it was real.
on like Tiger
I knew it
Belly,
was
he
real.
said it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's in
knew it
that
was
clip.
real. But, it's Minecraft movie. I'll give it a like a 4 out of 10. Or pirate. No,
Dude,
it's a 4 out of 10. But you pirate it.
I couldn't get invested into any of it. I didn't like care for any of the characters or anything, man.
I
Like I
I
would never. I don't think I want to watch this movie ever again.
there's you gotta take off the hating glasses for a little bit here, and you gotta see that Jack Black and Jason Momoa did actually care about their roles. They didn't like. There was like a certain level of like
Like I guess for what
there's
it is, but I just hate what it is. Like I wish I don't know. Like that's like a
yeah.
layer. That's like a layer into what I already don't really like about the movie. Is that like they are the characters,
All
but
I'm
like I
trying to
guess
say
they did an
is
alright performance.
all I'm trying to say
The
is
little kid Roblox face the entire movie.
yeah.
He literally does like a
All I'm gonna say is not they didn't try to make like a soulless husk of a movie. Like they tried to make it interesting and have a personality, which I can kind of respect, even if they did it
I
very
mean,
poorly.
kinda, but they all they really did was just show parts of Minecraft.
Well, it's just the character like Jack Black and Jason, like those guys, like I'm obviously bringing up those two guys because they were like the main focal points of the movie.
Yeah, I think Jason
They,
Momoa is my favorite character.
Iowa's own represent.
No way Jason Momoa was better than Jack Black.
I liked them pretty
Eh,
equally.
yeah, I mean, I guess they're pretty equal. I just like Jason
Did
Momoa's
Jason Momoa
character.
just do that good of a job, or is Jack Black just
I
like
just liked his character and
not
how
actually
he
that
did
good?
his character. And then I just think Jack Black didn't really do much other than literally just say "Flint and Steel, the
Yeah, but
Nether." He just
yeah,
that's
but
mainly all he really said, honestly.
that's all. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
I guess maybe it's all you need, dude. But that's my review of the Minecraft movie.
Uh,
I just have an appreciation for Jack Black that it doesn't seem
I
you
have
do.
an appreciation for Jack Black's other works, like you seen School of Rock?
Yeah,
I really
I
like
mean
that
that's
movie.
just a good ass movie.
I would love to see Jack Black in a serious movie like Adam Sandler and Uncut Gems.
I haven't seen Uncut Gems yet. We should watch it.
Yeah, we
I
should.
watched like the first half of it, and then I just got bored. I was like, "This is nothing. Nothing's happening.
This
Nothing
said
ever
nothing burger.
happens."
Nothing burger.
We do need to all watch No Country for Old Men. We got to get cultured.
I've watched the first half of that movie probably 4 times.
I haven't seen
I
any of it. I've fallen
I don't know
asleep.
why I
Really?
can't finish the movie,
We watched it before, I swear.
I
and I
just
watched the
haven't.
first
I
half of
didn't
it.
watch it.
Well, you guys fell asleep. That's
I
just
fell
how it
asleep
works.
immediately. I saw
Yeah.
I saw the guy and I was like, fell asleep.
We spent so long trying to find a movie, and you guys just fall asleep within the first 10 minutes of it, and I've just
That's the
sat there
point of
watching
the
it by
movie.
myself. Nah, dude, you should watch it.
Kind of is the point of the movie.
That's like the point of the movie. We only watch a movie unless we're like watching an actual movie that we all like we're gonna stay awake and watch it and the point is to watch it. Those movies are kind of for like that's like the very last thing we do. And so we just
Yeah.
fall asleep.
I don't. I watched it all. That's usually how it
You a
goes.
freak, dude. You're the one moving around at 4 a.m.
I do that because I need like I'm. It's kind of funny. I'm very picky of where I sleep. I'm very picky.
You're not
Like
that
I
picky.
As long as I don't move, I'm fine. But those cushions move.
yeah.
Your
Those
cushions
cushions piss me the fuck
your
off.
cushions like move around like giant blocks in Skylanders.
Ian, please just get the fucking like
Duct tape them.
the
Get
the
Velcro.
either dude just duct tape them or get the adhesive Velcro
Just glue them on.
or just glue them on.
So that way nothing gets under them anymore.
No, stuff would still get under them. We'd have to rip off.
Not
the
if
glue. I
you
don't
like
know.
put
Seal
glue
them.
absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we seal up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just fire cock it all.
Dude, imagine seeing a
Fire cock. What?
fire cocked couch.
That way it's not gonna burn.
Yeah, bathroom ceiling, just bathroom ceiling.
It cuts off oxygen, Devin.
Never heard of such a thing.
What you know about fire cocking, Devin?
I don't know shit about fire cock.
Ian, what you know about fire cocking?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I
I'm not
had
a
to
big
fire cock
firecocker.
so many times, and it's so fucking annoying to have to do. You know the gun. You guys know like the gun.
This is called like that's chlamydia. I think when your
No, but
dick burns is what that is.
Fire cocking.
Fire cock is chlamydia.
I think that is just chlamydia. But it's gun.
You know
It's
the
just a
tube
cocking
gun? You know the tube gun? That's like
I've used caulk
like a
before.
thing
I've never
that
used,
you like.
never
Yeah,
used
it's like a
fire
cot
caulk.
gun. It's a cot gun. You put fire cock in, and then you do it around like the holes that you have wires running through. You like seal up the hole with fire cock. That way, if there's a fire, it like stops it a bit, and you have to do it for like every fucking hole.
Interesting.
But yeah,
I feel like there's no way it makes that big of a difference, like at all.
if it's like trapped in a stud space, and like the only way that it can get oxygen is like sealed
Yeah, I
up,
guess that's true.
it's like I can see it through that for that. Like at
Yeah,
least
if
just
it's like
prevent it
a
bit.
small, a little electrical fire somehow.
Yeah. But yeah, fire cocking sucks because then it gets on your hands and shit. You have to have like a brush. You have to have like you have to have a stick that you like paint it on perfectly for it to work. So you can't touch that shit with your hands. It's gross.
I hate when I'm fire cocking and my hands are all sticky and shit, man. That's so tough.
You want to know shit about that. Ian, what you been doing on this fine Sunday?
This
Fuck
fine fucking
all.
Sunday. That's
I've been kind
awesome.
of going through the motions, honestly.
Yeah.
I've been actually getting, I've been actually been, like watching a few new Smosh videos actually,
New
and
Smosh
some old shit,
videos?
and old shit too.
What
It
kind of
was
new
a little bit of
Smosh
both.
videos are there?
It's just like the whole Smosh cast just doing shit. I guess I was trying to look for the new like
I
Anthony.
fucking hate Smosh.
Hate Smosh? Do you hate new Smosh or old
New
Smosh?
new Smosh. Old Smosh obviously is good.
How do you feel about Ghetto Smosh?
Dude,
I
R.I.P.
never I never cared for Ghetto Smosh. I didn't think that shit was very funny.
I liked Ghetto Smosh.
Yeah, I just been watching some new Smosh, and I realized how interesting the reunion was between Anthony and Ian, and how they just bought Smosh
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a year ago.
No, I like hearing that story was awesome. I love listening to that.
Yeah, and I was just really like what like I was just quite literally just listening to like these very like these one-on-one conversations with Ian and Anthony, and it's just such an interesting idea, not idea, but like development of those two and how they just reconnected. And I think it was just there's a lot to learn from that, I would say. But this new like I was trying to look for the new Smosh like Ian and Anthony sketches, but they haven't really made that many. They made
No, they
like
don't
two or
really.
three.
They're kind of just old now. Like they're just honestly not very funny anymore.
Their comedy, I think their comedy is very like it was very 2010, like like the absurdist.
It's a product
You
of
know,
its time.
it's a product of its time.
Yeah, did you guys like the Pokemon one?
Uh, Pokemon, but in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't think I
awesome.
remember that.
And they made like 3 episodes of that. I thought it was so cool. Like I wanted Pokemon to exist in real life for a while.
Dude, I still want Pokemon to exist in the real life. Speaking of
I
which,
was
finally beat the Shadow Whitney.
Shadow Whitney. Wait, what?
I finally beat the shit out of Whitney.
Oh, you were stuck on. How long were you stuck on Whitney for?
Too long. She's annoying as fuck.
How over leveled did you have to get your
Her goddamn Miltank, dude. Her Miltank is level 19, which will one-shot anything. What?
Oh shit.
Light
We're
thing. That's for
gonna have to cut
the
this
heating
out.
light.
Okay,
Cut
give
this
me a
out.
second.
Dude, why did we ever? No, we don't have to cut this out. Holy shit, it's too bright.
Hey, what do you expect was gonna happen?
Nah, no, no, wait. Dude,
What is
why
that?
why didn't we use this?
We
What
will.
what is it?
It's the baby.
Oh.
But
Fucking saying
anyways,
stuff and everything over it.
Miltank, Whitney's Miltank is level 19. And I have a few Pokemon that were like above that, like 21, 22, but they weren't very much of a help to beat Miltank. You need fighting type moves. And so I picked the wrong starter for like the meta of what you're supposed to do to beat this person. You're supposed to have Totodile, and then you get the second one, Crocodile something, and he has a fighting
Got it,
type
got it,
move. And that's supposed to be like most powerful Pokemon, so then you use that. So I had to level up like I had one Pokemon that had a fighting type move, Nidoran. Like the purple mouse thing, the second evolution of that. And I traded for a Machop. I got a Machop, and all the Pokemon that are around like cap out at like level 13, and so I had to like grind, like I had to get to like level like 19, 20, for so long. And this
But this would
Miltank,
stop.
dude, this Miltank, she'll just use berries if you try to put it to sleep. You try to put the Miltank to sleep or paralyze it. She'll use berries initially, and Miltank also has a move called Milk Drink that heals it like instantly. And so you can like, I'll just like try to like make it go to sleep so many times, and then it'll just be like, "Oh, it woke up and stomped your Pokemon, you're dead." And then like just
Yeah.
like get first move and be like, "Oh, I'm drinking milk. I have full health." It's the most annoying thing in Soul Silver, and I finally beat her with a critical hit, and now I've moved
Wow.
on.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Beating Whitney and her stupid Miltank.
It's basically all I do now.
Did you? Did you just play Soul Silver? That's all you do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when you beat that game?
I'm gonna go back onto Facebook Marketplace and either get Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon White, or Black, or Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I want to play those because I have a DS that I bought recently, so I'm going through all the some of the Pokemon DS games that I want to get.
We're reliving the glory days of Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think that it's 2025 and everything's just like everything like time just keeps going.
Okay,
It does do that.
so I just like went on Facebook Marketplace, as you can tell by my fucking me seeing
By the
God.
fact that we can actually see you.
Yeah, and
It should have been 2010s forever.
Nah.
nah,
What
that's
were you
fucked.
saying, Ian?
I found this um landing craft in
What?
Canada
A
for four hundred
landing
twenty-five
craft?
thousand dollars.
The
Yeah,
fuck are we talking about? What the fuck?
yeah, I don't know. This is such a weird thing to be put on Facebook. It's just like a army like landing craft from 2011.
Yeah, I can't get my Facebook to. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Is that a steal?
It's a,
For $425,000, I
it's a
don't know.
2011.
It's a 2011. I wonder how many miles it has.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Send a message. See what the
I don't
mileage
have
on that shit
I
is.
don't
Say
have my
say
Facebook,
offer
but
offer like 750, like lowball a little bit. 750.
I just found a Minecraft creeper mini fridge for $40.
that seems like a
Facebook
steal.
Marketplace is a great place. I love this place. I like actively peruse Facebook Marketplace, and there's a whole bunch of funny cars that I wish I had the money to get that are all like $4,000. Where it's like if I just had a bit of money, it would be so funny to get a funny car.
Dude, Facebook
You,
Marketplace is just like a fair.
Like put subs in a funny car. That would be so funny.
you think you could just like sell drugs on Facebook Marketplace? I feel like you
Maybe.
I
could. You could probably get away with it.
I bet like they have like certain like keywords and shit. If they put like this keyword in the description, that it means drugs or
Just,
something.
you're scrolling Facebook Marketplace and you just scroll past eighth of Coke, and it's just a big bag of
Just an
cocaine.
eight
it
ball.
just it just says 8 ball.
Eight ball.
Multiple
Yeah.
pictures.
But I wouldn't be surprised if like that shit is like if there's like a box for like random junk and it's like the description that says, oh, it also has an eight ball in it and it's about the price of an eight ball. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like that.
Yeah, I'm getting a splitting headache every time I think about you, Ian.
You're only just now getting that?
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
You've been having this for a long time. Yeah, Devin.
Yeah. That's an ongoing issue.
Yeah,
Oh.
people around me just kind
Well,
of
I just
just
started
say that.
noticing it. Like when
It's
you
less
like when you
so
like
when
when you
it's just
left
over Discord,
when you
but like
left
in
on
person,
the
it's bad.
when you left on the last podcast, like everyone in the hall just like, holy shit, I'm getting like a migraine right now, and I don't know
Yeah,
Yeah.
why. And
like
you're just there, and you know exactly
I
why she's
can
getting a
like
migraine.
I can like audibly like see people like grab their heads and then walk away from me.
You're like self conscious about it, so like you'll just notice how like people just go like,
Oh, I'm not self conscious about it. I'm just like I
oh,
just kind of look
It's
at it.
definitely not self conscious about it.
No, I actually use it to my advantage. Like I don't know why it didn't work when I was in the Minecraft movie theater. I assume just because there's so many other people that give other people headaches, so it's like just kind of
Yeah,
the waves cancel out, I guess.
the
we were
balance.
in the nodes.
Yeah, we were in.
Probably why Ace hated the movie so much.
Yeah,
Dude, that could be.
you were sleeping like
That
Ace fell asleep
genuinely
like
could
that.
be the
Like
reason.
yeah, Ace fell asleep halfway through it.
I didn't
I
fall
forgot.
asleep halfway through it. I fell
Yeah,
asleep
you
at one
did.
scene.
Shut up. You
Halfway?
fell asleep. I had to not. I had to like poke at you, be like, "Ace, wake up!" And then you woke up and stayed awake for the rest of the
Dude, I was completely fine. And the movie sucked.
movie.
I didn't
I
miss
was
shit.
I was completely okay, and I actually did that on purpose because the movie's ass. Yeah, you did do it on purpose. Um, the fucking I got some shit on my phone here.
Alright.
Let's see if they're any good.
Dude, Dan Henschel, I think he's found another funny thing.
Doing
Which,
blackface.
what about Whiteface?
I think this is kind of funny.
All the
It is kind of funny.
Not continuing to do it isn't really that funny, but it's a funny premise.
yeah. It just takes him a bit to get to something like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, doing blackface is funny. Ian, what's on your
Okay,
phone?
that's not.
What?
That's not what's happening. You're all
I'm
right.
kidding. I'm kidding. Welcome back to Ian's shit on Ian's phone corner. What do you
Man,
got?
Welcome
all
to
these to-
the We're Gonna
all these
Kill
topics
Ian
suck. So
podcast.
I'm just not even gonna look at that
Come
anymore.
on, pick one.
Oh my
Nah, they all
gosh.
suck.
Do the 13th one. What does the 13th one say?
There's not even 13. There's like
There's not 13?
not. There's not 13.
Here, let's see what my 13th topic is. What
You know,
what
all
is
mine suck.
Ian, wait, no, Ace, go ahead.
No, what were you going to say, Devin?
I was gonna
Speak your
say, is it
mind.
all gonna be all right?
No, life sucks.
Cuz every little thing is
Damn,
going to be all right.
you're supposed to be the optimistic one, Ian.
I realize life sucks now, and so that's
I will be
the
taking
balance.
over the role of the positive one. My
All right,
topic
Ace, is it
is
gonna be all right, Ace?
the 13th topic in my topics notes app is what is full maturity?
We can bring this one back
A
up.
question I posed a while ago.
It got shut down by me immediately.
Like what would constitute like being completely mature and like yeah, I don't remember what the crux. I don't remember what made me think of this.
I think there's very few mature people. I'm one of them for sure, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, obviously.
yeah. Like,
Dude, I don't know.
when people see Devin, they just like he just radiates adult energy. Like it's
I don't. There's so few mature people. It's actually so hard to define.
Yeah.
It's like even
what
people who you would generally consider to be mature still have like moments at least where they do
That's what I'm
immature
thinking.
shit.
I'm wondering if there is no full maturity, and that's just
Yeah.
because you've experienced living as a human your whole life. And I feel like there's like it could also be independent of like what time period and your setting you live in. You're always gonna have like things. You know what I mean? You're always gonna be
Yeah.
traumatized to everything that you see as a child, no matter like if it was on like the Oregon Trail or homeless now or like whatever. I feel like you, yeah. I don't know. I think we wouldn't be able to achieve it because we're human, which is almost interesting in and of itself.
I don't know, cause like I feel more mature than like the majority of people I'm around most of the time.
Yeah,
But then I know that I'm definitely not really mature. I still do a ton of immature shit.
because like when you're in setting like you can almost compare that you're more mature than others, but then you can't base it off of other things depending on situations because it's I think it's situational.
Yeah, I'd say situational maturity. It's like you're mature handling
Situational
certain
maturity.
things. Like I think people reach maturity in just handling specific things, but
Because
then
like you can be
like,
good
in
at
another
like
aspect of their life, they're immature.
yeah, you can like be good logically and like try to make logic sense, but not be able to show like empathy like
Yeah.
as well as somebody else who like may not know a correct path to take but could understand how someone else is going through and like take like respond in a mature way, shit like that.
Who's the most perfect person you can think of?
Ryan Gosling.
Um,
Barack Obama.
Let me be clear.
let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
Ryan Gosling honestly is a pretty good example. But I mean, you don't know him like as a person at all,
No,
so
we don't. He
Yeah,
may just
we
be like
wouldn't. I
the
don't think we'd
worst
be able
person
to
ever.
tell. Yeah, I don't know how we usually would be able to tell who the best person is, or like
well, I'm saying like the
most
like
perfect
who's
person.
like that you actually know.
Mm.
I know. I don't know. I'd
No,
probably say
or
like my
like have a
parents or some shit.
relationship to, because I would say Jesus Christ.
Died for our sins.
Ian, you have no relationship with Jesus.
I try.
No, you
I'm
don't.
trying.
I'm trying.
No, you fucking don't, man.
Well, you
Dude.
said you wanted to attend Bible study, Devin.
Yeah, so I think you have the
And I wouldn't,
allegiance.
and I stand on that.
All right. Well,
So would that mean you would have less? So you're not even trying. So like I think that immediately just puts you below me
Ian's
on the
going to
on the
Bible study, bro.
Well, I
on the
never said
on
I had any relationship. I'm just saying that you don't also.
Ian,
nah. I
is
feel like
there
I have
any like
more.
Bible study things you could sign up for
Oh, there.
and
I
then
was in the
just like join?
library. No, I was in the library and some dude came up to me and was like, "Yo, do you want to join this Bible study group?" And I was like, I kind of don't want to, but I feel like an asshole for saying no. I'd be like, "Yeah, whatever."
So you said you're
So,
Jewish?
So you're a pushover.
well, no,
No, thanks.
because
I'm
I never
actually
planned on
Muslim.
going. I never planned on going, and I just wanted to get this guy out of my face.
So what'd you tell him?
So I just told him, yeah, whatever. Like, what do you want to do? He's just like, I just need your Snapchat. Like, oh, like, see, yeah, you asked for my phone number. I was like, I'm not giving you my phone number. I was like, can I use anything else? He was like,
Snapchat.
yeah, sure. I was like, not. He didn't have Snapchat. He didn't have Instagram. So he's like, can I just get your email? I was like, okay. I gave him my school email, and then he never got back to me. So I don't know if I just gave a bad
That's
impression.
Yeah,
I,
probably.
I felt kind of slighted, honestly.
You
It's
just
like,
realized that.
How long ago was
Yeah,
this?
he asked God, and God said, "Yeah, I don't fuck with that dude," and said he
yeah,
didn't reach out to you.
I get it was like a month ago now. I
Yeah.
felt kind of slighted that he didn't even send me an email. Like I was kind of waiting for it. Be
We
like,
should
oh, I
we
want him to
should
send it, so
join
I don't go.
we should join Bible study.
Yeah, we should become an evangelical podcast and just talk about God all the time.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
join a Bible study and then just be the most annoying person ever.
You're gonna be
Just be
that
like,
guy.
just be a Reddit atheist in a
You're gonna
Bible study.
Dude, that would
That would be
suck.
so.
That would be
I'm actually this part of the Bible is contradicting this other part. So
therefore theoretically speaking.
Okay, so if Adam and Eve existed and the Garden of Eden,
And let's
might have
just say
fought.
hypothetically for a second, even that the Garden of Eden is in fact a real place. Yeah.
You get
Ian,
somebody write it up, dudes.
Would you rather have pears or
Pears.
or mangoes?
Mango, mango, mango. I
My
don't like mangoes, man.
mango is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Man, mangoes have like an internet presence if you think about it. Like, there's been multiple big memes just about mangoes.
Are you basing what you would eat off of what has more meme
Yeah,
ability?
yeah. When
Okay,
I see
I
a
was just
pear, I'm like,
there's no meme. That's not funny.
yeah, it's just a pear. And also, they taste bad too. So, like, that also adds on to it.
Ian,
Why
are
don't
you?
humans just have one big nut, like instead of two nuts, two little nuts?
Well, why do you have two nostrils? In case one goes out, you can have the other one not be
We
blocked
don't.
with boogers.
We don't have two mouths.
You only you got two throats though.
No.
One's for breathing, and then one.
Yeah, but they do two different functions, so I would say
Yeah,
that's not the same.
I mean, dude, I
but you
rather.
got
I
I
you,
mean,
think
you
we should,
use the
I
mouth
think
for the same thing.
I wish I just had one big nut instead of two little ones.
Would
I
you?
rather get.
I
I
feel
mean,
like it
I
would
don't know,
contort
man.
way easier, unless it was like
Oh,
suspended by two places.
you can like spin
I
it
don't think you
around like this.
Yeah, you could like juggle
you
that trying to
can
sit down and
already
shit.
do that.
But I feel like their two
Nah.
being there is like I think just for
Oh
that, like
fuck.
I would not want to contort. Dude, I think about testicular contortion all the time now,
Yeah, but I think
and it freaks
Live it.
me out.
that
It
You live
freaks
in
me out.
fear.
part of that I think is also the two of them getting like entangled in each other.
I
Like
don't even
Yeah.
think
one of them
does that
going
happen.
around the other one.
Does that
Yeah,
happen?
Yeah.
that's
If they're not
definitely
locked
happening.
in,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even know they get that close.
I rather get hit when I have
Oh,
two balls than just one.
I
So
think I
that's
would too.
the pain is more spread out. If I'm getting hit in my
Disperses.
big
That's
nut
true.
sack,
That's true.
it's kind of
One
fucked
big
up.
nut. Dude,
Dude, that'd be
you're a
fucked
sick
up.
person.
One big nut.
Why are you having these thoughts? I just wish I had one big nut.
One big
Instead
Also, I
of
feel
two little ones.
also I think just having one nut just kind of ruins the picture of the dick and balls. You know. You know what I mean? Like, no, like,
True.
why don't we have two dicks? I want two dicks or one nut.
dude, two dicks is kind of interesting because people like guys that have them, like they just both function the same, but they just split up.
How do they got
But
them?
now
Are
they
they
got
split
two.
like?
I from what I I didn't do any
Look it up.
research.
Look it up. Look up
Or
I
is
didn't
two
it
look it
dicks.
up.
or
Look up
is it
double
like a
dicker.
is it a side by side or an over
It's
under?
I think it's a side by side
I
like
think it's
that.
case by case if I had to guess.
Yeah, but the one I saw was side by side.
In
I didn't see
person?
it in person. I didn't see it in person, but the dude I was talking
Ian, would
about.
you
You
rather
can't take
have
that back.
Ian? Would you rather have one big nut or a dick on your forehead?
One big nut, dude.
This is not a hard question to answer.
Yeah, dude. Let me just hit you with my horn.
A dick on your forehead.
My fucking huge horn that I like fight other males for dominance with.
Oh, they just
Imagine you just hear fucking.
yeah. This is junk. Devin, are you gonna
This is
get the
dumb.
Switch too?
Fuck no.
Ian,
I
are
don't
you
like
gonna get the
Nintendo.
Switch too?
Fuck no.
Ian, are you
I'm
gonna get a
not that
Switch too?
I'm not that big of a Nintendo head to buy the Switch.
I think I need more games to come out before I make my decision. I know my little brother's
I
gonna
don't
get
think
one,
you
so I don't
do.
really have to get one.
Yeah, you
I
probably.
like Nintendo games, and if it's gonna run at 120 frames a second, that's crazy.
Did you see that they're making you have to pay $80 for a digital version of a game instead of a physical card?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I was just
I
thinking,
I don't know about how they're working with that.
Well, yeah, I don't. That sucks. But like games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like on the first Switch, already looked really cool.
Yeah.
At 30 FPS on like a 720p display, and that's gonna be 1080p, which isn't awesome, but it also has 120 frames on a handheld console. So I think that's pretty cool. Um, I wouldn't get something like a Steam Deck because I can't think of like Nintendo games are really kind of just only on Nintendos if you want them to work good. And so like the only handheld consoles I'd really care to get are Nintendo. I would just play PC games on PC.
Yeah. Can't
But
play
I
any
think
of the
my little
newer
brother, I
Nintendo
think my
shit.
little brother is gonna get because he loves Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, and I think those games are gonna look sick on Switch too.
If I were to get a Switch, I would like to play that new Donkey Kong game. You guys see that?
Donkey Kong, yeah,
Whereas like the destruction physics, I think that shit's cool as fuck. I would play that.
I've seen nothing about that.
It's just Mario Odyssey, but with Donkey Kong, and he can destroy
Oh.
shit.
but yeah,
That's basically it.
I want to be able to play the Mario Kart game. I feel like that would be sick to play.
I don't know, dude. I watched like a fucking little gameplay of it, and it looks just kind of boring. You know?
I mean, it's
I don't
Mario
know.
Kart.
It is Mario Kart, but like, just like the I don't know, just something about it just seems bland. Like there's no life to it.
Mm.
I could be wrong. It may be the best Mario racing game ever, but what I saw, I just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played it.
This Tulsi is. Wait, what episode was this Tulsi? We never even like
24.
24.
Yeah, we didn't really say. It's 23.
It's 23.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're getting that in now.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to do that. Should we just do the intro now? Welcome back to the Tulsi Gabbard Show. This is episode 23.
Come back to this shitter show
The Shitter Show.
with the fucker Ian on it.
Yeah, I'm here.
And now it's
Good
time
enough.
for the outro. Goodbye, everybody.
Uh,